Hello YouTubers and random Doctor Who fans, it's me Ozzy, and today we're just going to be talking very quickly about the news, the rumours, the leaks, the Tharis squad, you know what I mean, all this stuff that's murmurs in the press and not actually real. Talk a little bit about other casting rumours and stuff. I just thought I'd put it in this video because, I don't know, I'm not too bothered about making an edited video of something like this because, you know me, I'm more interested in the actual creative decisions rather than the behind the scenes murmurs and whispers and stuff. But anyway, the thing right now is that, well, David Tennant could be coming back. So, there you go. So it's all over the news. You can see it. It's plastered everywhere. Daily Record, the Plymouth Live, I think even the Sun even reported it and stuff. It's kind of crazy. It could return in the upcoming series. I can't speak proper England. Okay, so since Jodie Whittaker will be leaving her role as Doctor Who behind, rumours have been circulating that David Tennant may reply for baby. You can read it on the screen, guys. I've just finished work and I'm tired, but I wanted to do this video. Yes, I already know who she plays. Fans are eager, yes. But rumours circulating suggest that Scots actor David Tennant could be returned to play the role of the famous Time Lord after a fan says they have spotted a tip off on a fan page. Okay, they say that a source leaked the information, according to Plymouth Herald. However, the source of the information has not been confirmed and is not official. Well, that kind of helps give credibility, doesn't it? Despite this, fans do think that the rumours have credibility, as the user has also claimed that this source is the same person who leaked the casting of Sacha Dhawan as the Doctor's nemesis, the Master. If the rumours are true, it would make David Tennant the only actor to have played the same role, the Incarnation, twice. That's technically not true. I mean, the Curator, but whatever. The Des and Good Omens actor played the Doctor. Yes, we know that. We're not stupid. Yes. With writer Rusty Davis, who worked with Tennant back on the series, it would also seem the perfect time for the actor to return. When asked about a potential return last year, he said never say never. There's an element of fantasy and anything is possible. We should never say never to anything. I think that in a way madness lies. Well, that's true. But either way, what do we think of this, guys? Do we think that it's real? I mean, I don't know. I personally think that it could be quite a cool idea to do something like that because, I mean, it's something different because Doctor Who's kind of screaming for them to do something different for once. Hello, Doctor S Prime. What do you think of the news? Let me know. Well, I say news. Rumours and leaks and stuff. It's not confirmed or anything, but what do you think? Do you think there's any credibility to it? But yeah, like I said, it would be nice to have a little bit of a change of pace because we've kind of been doing the same rinse and repeat, same thing over and over again. People say that that's the bread and butter of Doctor Who and you can't change it and stuff, but to be honest, I disagree. I think you can shake it up. I think that Chibnall introduced Jodie Whittaker horribly. I thought it was an awful first episode. For anyone who's new, I'm not a Chibnall basher. I just really didn't like a lot of his decisions, especially just doing her falling out of the TARDIS and then the same old stuff over and over again. I thought it was time for something new and something fresh, but obviously, why would they want to do that? You know, creativity is dry when it comes to the BBC, but, you know, whatever. Could you read the article again? I just joined. No, you have to do that in your own time. I'm not going to repeat myself on stream. That's not me having a go. It's just if everybody said, "Can you read the article again on a live stream?" Well, then I would be here all day. But essentially, it's just they saw on Gallifrey Base or just a forum or something that a credible source leaked this information that David Tennant was coming back, which you all know it's probably not true. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him that he's returning. And maybe taking over as the lead, but I doubt they're going to do like a 14th incarnation thing or a degeneration thing. I don't think that they have it in them. I don't think they have the balls to do something like that. But we'll just have to wait and see. But the thing is, I thought Rusty Davis was interested in the lady from Years and Years. What's it called? Doctor Who casting rumours. I can't remember what she's called. Was it the mixed race girl? Let's have a look. Not images, news. I would love Benedict Cumberbatch to play Doctor Who. That would be great. I know he's played Sherlock, but I think he's quite far removed from Sherlock now, and I think he could do a good job. There was obviously the rumours about Ollie Alexander playing the Doctor. I can't see it. I kind of feel like we're at the point where they'll just cast absolutely anybody and go, well, why can't this person do it? And it's like, I just don't see this person doing it. But at the same time, when Heath Ledger was announced as the Joker, everybody thought that was a ridiculous casting choice, but he proved everyone wrong. So, you know, I mean, I'm all open to being proved wrong and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it just doesn't really seem to fit with the direction that I think the show would be going in future. I don't know. I could be... Who knows? You can't say anything until you see things, guys. Richard Ayoade. I mean, he's not really an actor in Richard Ayoade, but, you know. Who else was there? Oh, yes, Matt Berry, please. Have you guys seen Toast of Tinseltown? You need to watch it, it's great. Lydia West. Ah, that's her name. Oh, hi, Dalek Apocalypse. What do you think of the latest casting rumours? Lydia West. I've already googled her. It's a good thing I was on incognito. What? I'm joking. Yeah, she's nice. Would she play a good Doctor? I have no idea. People love to just speculate about casting rumours, but to be honest, this video is me just going, you just have to wait and see. Because it all depends on how they treat the character, because Jodie was pretty good in Flux, but Series 11 and Series 12 was an absolute fucking mess. It's no secret that I don't even know what her character is. Series 13, I kind of got a little bit of a general sense of her character, but Series 11 and Series 12 was just an absolute mess. I think as long as they don't have 3 companions and a Doctor, they can cast whoever they want, because, like I said, it's the writing. And it buckled under its own weight in Series 11 and Series 12. Oh, we got 6 viewers. Guys, let me know what you think, and who would you like to be the next Doctor? Personally, who would I like? I already said Benedict Cumberbatch would be a good one. I think Matt Berry would be a good one as well. That'd be hilarious. You know, it kind of in my brain, I always go straight to men playing the Doctor. I kind of feel like I should pick a woman. I would pick... What, I've forgotten what her real name is. Claudia Brown... I've forgotten her name now. Yeah, I always thought that she would be good if I was going to go down the route of a female Doctor. She's a bit of a, not a great actress, but I don't know, she's kind of got balls, unlike Jodie, so... Oh, you know, Juliet Aubrey, I think she would do it pretty good, to be honest. From Primeval, if you guys watched it back in the day. You've obviously got a lot of action figures of them. And someone did a Claudia Brown cosplay. Yeah, that's cool. Douglas Henshaw. I can see Douglas Henshaw doing it. But then again, Nick Cutter was kind of a very Doctor Who kind of character anyway. I think anyone who comments on the possibility of playing the Doctor takes themselves out of the running. Possibly. Well, if Tom Baker could come back and play the Curator, which is just the Doctor from the far future, so why not David Tennant's 14? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Who says it wouldn't work? Reeds Ahmed. I have no idea who that is. I will type it in. Just keep shouting out names, guys, and we'll just make this a Ahmed. Doctor Oh, this guy. Yeah, I recognise him. I've seen him in something. I can't remember what. I could see it. Come on, rattle your brains. Trying to think of some... Oh, Venom. That's where I know him from, obviously. Donald Glover. Donald Glover, maybe. Perhaps. I would have said Derek Jacobi, but, you know, he's already been the Master, so it wouldn't really work. Well, who's to say it wouldn't work, you know? Who's restricting me for who I can choose as the Doctor? Rick Mayall's obviously dead, but you know, Rick Mayall would have been a good pick as well. Very sad that Rick Mayall's gone, because fantastic comedian, really cool guy. Who else we got? They wouldn't cast an American. Oh, I this is one of my picks. Bryan Cranston as the Doctor. I love how Google just doesn't maximize the pictures when you click on it. Thanks, Google. Yeah, I could see Bryan Cranston doing it. Oh yeah, Michael. Everyone's saying Michael Sheen, aren't they? I don't know how to spell. Oh, I spelled it right. Well done. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson would be a great Doctor. I'm looking forward to seeing him in Batman. Are you guys? That'd be really cool. I'd love to set up the Mono Supreme podcast again and talk about films and stuff. I think that'd be cool. Michael Sheen. I don't know. I'm not as sure about Michael Sheen as other people are. I think, yeah, maybe with his full long hair and full beard, that'd be cool. I'd love to see a Doctor with a beard. I know Matt Smith did for like 2 episodes, but I'd love to see it again. That would be such a nice thing, a beard. You could even have a woman now have a beard, because why not? I know, Boris Johnson is the next Doctor. That'd be great. John Barrowman. I don't think many parents would approve of an American Doctor. Well, that's their problem. Right, okay, Thomas. Why was that so hard for me to say? What's it called? The thing is, Thomas, Andrew Garfield said that he wouldn't be in No Way Home. And spoilers if you've not seen that movie, but it's been out for over a month now, but he was in Far From Home, so, you know, or No Way Home, I can't remember what it's called. But, don't believe actors lie. Moffat lies as well. Yeah. I'll try and think of some more possible Doctor casting choices just for a laugh. But in the meantime, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Report! Only 43% of our viewers are subscribed to the Mono Supreme YouTube channel. This is unacceptable. YouTube content is operating at maximum efficiency. Without the likes and comments, the Dalek race shall cease to exist. All humans must be forced to be part of the Mono Supreme Empire. It will be done. They will subscribe or be exterminated.
You like that, guys? We've got some more subscriber like, comment and subscribe cutaways. If you guys are subscribed to the Mono Supreme Mania channel, well, go subscribe, because that's where we're going to do extra stuff. We have filmed some extra cutaways, and if you go watch that video, you get an exclusive behind the scenes look at that. So Mono Supreme Mania is the second channel, so hop over there. You'll be able to see some stuff in advance, and you know, all that kind of cool stuff. Some Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, some, I don't know, some general film stuff if I end up seeing some films. So I'm just going to put anything that's not Doctor Who, including vlogs and challenges and stuff, is just going to go on the Mono Supreme Mania channel. So go ahead and support that channel. It'd be really appreciated, guys. Go on, shout out some more names. While I look at Doctor Who, what was it? Doctor Who casting rumours. Trying to think of some more. You know, people always say, I've forgotten her name, from Olivia Colman. Everyone always says she'd be good. Perhaps. Who knows? Oh, Peter Capaldi, he'd be a great Doctor. No, what's he called? This guy, who was in Miranda. I think he'd be pretty cool. I would, actually, you know what? I would cast Henry Cavill as the next Doctor, to be honest. It'd be nice to have a you know, a stocky Doctor Just trying to get some close-ups of his pecs. There you go. There you go, lads. Why not have a sexy doctor? You know, I never understood that. Like, because the BBC know that sex sells. Like with David Tennant, it worked. So why not just cast Henry Cavill or Jason Momoa? Cast Jason Momoa. That would be cool. You guys can't tell me that wouldn't be fucking awesome. I've met Jason Momoa, by the way. Cool guy. Danny Dyer. Well, he's my birthday buddy, so you know. Too expensive. Well, Doctor Who should just book its ideas up. Oscar, start again. I have a cold. Doctor Who should just book its ideas up and actually produce some good stuff, and then people might actually be attracted to it. You know, Hollywood names might think Doctor Who. Wow, that's a franchise with potential because you can do anything. But for some reason, the writers just don't bother doing anything. They just do the same shit every year for the past 7 or 8 years. Truth hurts, right? Try being a Doctor Who fan. Gross? You calling the body of a man gross? You don't appreciate art. Hashtag homophobic. I'm joking, by the way. What, you want to see some babes? Well, look, you can see all the stuff that I've googled. That's fine. Nothing incriminating. No, I think that's pretty much it, because you know we could go on and on and on about good possibilities for the next Doctor, but the question is, what will the show be like? Will it be any good? Because I'm losing faith in the idea of Rusty Davies taking over, because I don't know. I just kind of think it would be a very. It's kind of tired. Doctor Who, in my opinion, is a sum of the early 2000s. And it's been constantly trying to recapture the magic, not just of Doctor Who at that time, but of the early 2000s, because it's a very nostalgic time for a lot of people. You know, technology was just starting to rise, and people were starting to share things, and you know what I mean, guys. It was a golden age for media, and they're just really trying to recapture that. And I think New Who is a sum of the early 2000s. I think it's very early 2000s, and I don't think that they're ever going to be able to recapture the magic. I think the only way they could do it was resting it after Capaldi and leaving it for 5 or 6 years. But of course Chris Chibnall decided, well, I don't know, it's probably the BBC who decided to extend it and stuff, but you know what I mean, they just carried on doing it. They were just beating a dead horse at that point. They were running out of ideas, which is bizarre for a show where you can do anything you want. I know it's a very pessimistic view to have, but it's kind of true, because they just love doing the same thing over and over again, and that's why I'm so interested in this David Tennant thing. Pardon me, being a possibility, because it's actually shaking up the formula. That's why I did the problem with Doctor Who nowadays, because I think they should always try and shake up the formula. I appreciated Flux for doing something different, but at the same time it was still the same tired tropes of a Chibnall story, aka people shooting at things and missing every single goddamn shot, because what goes through Chibnall's mind when he's writing that scene? Does he just write, enemy shoots but misses every time? I'd love to see Chibnall's actual scripts. It's probably just like a crayon over some paper, because that's exactly what it feels like. Maybe he's a brilliant writer and like the script editor just completely destroys his scripts, who knows. A part of me says the same. I don't know what that's in response to, but I'll take your word for it. I think the BBC hired RTD, or did RTD choose to return? I don't know. No idea. You're not a fan of Flux. That's fair. I'm sure a lot of people weren't. You know, I appreciate what it was doing. I like the world building. I like the characters. But at the end of the day, it was just more of the same, right? It didn't wow me. I never got excited. Everybody loved Village of the Angels, and I thought it was probably like the second worst of Chibnall's run. I just didn't like it whatsoever. When it finished, I was just awestruck, and my parents said, "Oh, did you not like that?" And I was like, no, I thought it was terrible. I don't understand what people liked about that episode. I really don't. It's so stupid. But then the Dalek episode, which I thought was a lot of fun. Chibnall can do just straight fun, without ruining everything sometimes, but he's not the person who should have taken over the show. It was the wrong decision to make. I know there's a lot of Chibnall apologists out there, but I don't really understand how people can say with a straight face that he's done good things for the brand. I know it's not all on him. I know that he has a lot of people around him, and the BBC haven't exactly been pushing it in the right way. But yeah, I don't get it. There's just so much more that they can do with Doctor Who, and for some reason they just settle for the bare minimum. But Rusty Davies, one good thing is that he wants like an extended universe thing, which would lift it in different directions, because Doctor Who just needs to step up to compete with other shows. And yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to pinpoint what it is that they've been doing wrong, and I think that it's down to they should have had a break to recalibrate their ideas. Could you imagine if we came back with Flux, but just a bit more refined, as in Capaldi's run finishes, we have like 3 years break, and then we come back with Flux with this massive universe-altering thing, and it would be written better because they've spent more time on the scripts, and you know, everything would just be so much better if they just took that break. We'd know who Jodie's character was by that point, and things would look good for the future. But Series 11 and Series 12 were... most of it was a dumpster fire, but there were some gems in there, like Demons of the Punjab and Resolution I liked as well, and Spyfall Part 1. But other than that, just the same old shite, really. David Tennant, there you go. Matt Smith, should he come back? I don't know. I think he's a bit over Doctor Who at this point. Fans would just have to stick it up their arses. I'll never make excuses for fandom, because fandom's just full of a bunch of whiny babies. And this is every fandom, not just Doctor Who fandom. If something goes wrong, then everyone cries. But I mean, the Sonic fandom, they have a right when like Sonic Forces was such a shit game and everyone got pissed off because it was a shit game. They didn't put any effort into it, but that's another video. At the end of the day, you got to weigh up the pros and cons. You wait for a better product, and if that means losing a couple of people along the way, then that's fine. You know, I didn't watch Series 11 on broadcast, so I didn't contribute to the viewing figures. So they lost me then. And if you lose some people, well, make room for new fans. There's never any harm in doing that. Doctor Who always did need a soft reboot after the Moffat era because it felt very dry and stale. But you know, I always wanted a movie. I know this is kind of a tangent which I might do for a different video, but actually David Tennant's in this. So he's in Time Lord Victorious as well, and he's in with like the Edge of Reality stuff. So they're obviously trying to get him back in the main show somehow, and Big Finish and stuff like that. But Time Lord Victorious, let me pitch this to you guys. Doctor Who finishes with Capaldi, and it's like, this is the end of the main show. And then they take a 3 or 4 year break, and they come back with a movie called Time Lord Victorious, starring David Tennant as the 10th Doctor, and the 8th Doctor as the other Doctor. It's like, why was that not how they did Time Lord Victorious? Why did they have such an ego to hold on to Doctor Who just because they cast a woman? And it's like, casting a woman, yeah, sure, that's great. That's brilliant. That's cool. You do whatever, you know, but it shouldn't be the crux of your series. That was my main issue with Series 11, how the marketing was pretty much just about how the Doctor was a woman. And it's like, okay, I never care about who they cast. I just want to see if the show's any good or not. So that's I think I've nailed what my bugbear with the show is, how they just marketed the wrong things. They should have just let the dust settle, really gathered their act together, and if you want to cast a woman, that's fine, but at least have a good foundation. And Series 11 just was so bare bones and just nothing. So, you know, I'm interested to hear what you guys think about that. Just a piece. Oh, we got 9 viewers. Sorry, we stopped talking about Tennant now. We're now talking about the future of Doctor Who, so drop a comment. Hi, Mark. It's like David never... Like I was saying, he's in bloody everything at the moment, so it's really great to have you 9 here. Let me know what you think of the David Tennant stuff and the future of the franchise Doctor Who. Will it continue, or will it crash and burn? Because I think it's going to burn itself out. And that's not me being pessimistic. This is me just being realistic. I just don't have faith in them reprising the franchise at this point, because it's already fallen out of the public consciousness. I don't think any amount of marketing at this point could save it. That's not me saying, oh, Doctor Who's doomed. It's like they've just left it too long. They just keep kicking the dead horse over and over again. But you know. The only episode I liked from Flux was Village of the Angels. We disagree, but we're still friends, because that's how opinions should be on the internet. I can imagine David Tennant coming back as a sort of fake regen, maybe, for an episode before the real one. Maybe. Or maybe the human Doctor could come back, who knows? Maybe like a multiverse Doctor or something like that, who knows? Go on then, Doctoress Prime. Who is this actress that you think would be good as a Doctor, and we'll Google her. We're back at looking at pictures of Jason Momoa, because why not? He's a very, very luscious man. No, Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons, that'd be good. I think Jeremy Irons would be a sick pick for the next Doctor. Like, he just has so much grace, and imagine that would be splendid, absolutely splendid. I'm feeling bad about not picking a woman, because I do want to see them do a woman Doctor right. Could Jo Martin take over? At this point, no, because I think they're trying to just carry on from the Chibnall era. So I don't think that would happen. 2031, another 26 years, I think, with less series. Does that mean less frequent series? I don't know. It's a really weird one, because what do you do with a franchise like Doctor Who? Like, what do you do? How do you run Doctor Who? Maybe I should do a video where, if I were showrunner, then I'd do this, but nobody really knows what they're doing, guys. We're not in the industry, so it's all very much wish list for us. Your favourite was the Sontaran one. That's cool. I like that one. I think that's probably my favourite one, actually, because I really like Mary Seacole in that. And Jodie was actually really good in that episode as well. Jeremy, yeah, but I don't know, you kind of just put in your pre-established idea of what he is into the role, if you get what I mean, because people would say Charles Dancer's the Master, and I don't know, Eric Roberts, well, I know Eric Roberts was the Master, but you know what I mean, plays a bad guy, plays the dark guy. But I don't know, maybe playing the Doctor would kind of shake it up for him, maybe challenging his roles. I don't know. I've not seen everything he's been in. I've seen Die Hard, and I've seen Batman vs Superman, so there you go. Actor. Crossovers, that would be nice. What, you mean like with other franchises, or do you mean with spin-off series? Because I think that's what Rusty Davies is probably going to end up doing, hopefully. Introducing a new spin-off and hopefully crossing over between the two, because we need Doctor Who to feel like a proper universe. Like I said, Flux did a good job at kind of reintroducing the idea of a more expanded universe, because it's a show about time travel and time and space. But yeah, I think Chibnall did a good job in that, but it was just too little too late, in my opinion. Yeah. Michael Bay directing Doctor Who, imagine that. Oh yeah, Tania Miller. She stalked me one time. Oh, I can't spell. That wasn't even close. Oh, with hair. Has she ever had hair? That would be funny. Oh, wow. She looks like how you'd imagine, but with hair. I could see it. She seems like she could play it a bit more straight, but I don't know. She obviously played the General already. And I know Doctor Who doesn't have boundaries when it comes to recasting people, but I didn't think she was brilliant as the General. It did feel like a completely different character. But I don't know, whatever. I mean, anybody could do anything, right? I'm all about challenging viewers' expectations. If she could do a fantastic job, then that would be amazing. And that's not Nia Miller. That is very racist. Oh, that was funny. She stalked you? Oh yeah, I saw that on Instagram. She looked at my story. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. I commented on one of Rusty Davis's Instagram posts, and she must have seen it and just looked at my profile and looked at my story, and that was funny. Another woman. It's so bad that I can't think of any lady actresses as opposed to men actresses. I don't watch that much TV. What's she called? Friday Night Dinner. I forgot what she's called. I could see. Well, can you imagine Jim? So only watch Friday Night Dinner. It's brilliant. I could see Tamsin Green. That's it. I could see Tamsin Green doing it. I think if you're gonna go the woman route, I think an older woman is better. Sally Phillips, perhaps. That's funny. So we're just looking at Friday Night Dinner memes here, guys. Yeah, I do like Sally Phillips. She's great. Heath Ledger as the Joker. I don't know why I just thought about Heath Ledger. Like I said earlier, everyone said, oh, Heath Ledger's going to be terrible, but then it turned out he was a fantastic Joker. So, you know. And people don't like Jared Leto, but I do. Controversial. Scarlett Johansson. Possibly. Hi, everyone. That's fine. Don't worry. We've got 10 people in the chat. This is crazy. I think it's just because I put... Yes. Badwolf66. You have just won a free prize. Message me on Twitter and we'll sort out a free prize. Because you said... Yes. It's not true. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hey, Johnny. What's new with you? Oh, wait. Oh, hey, Johnny. What's up? It's Lisa. She won't talk to me. Do you think girls like to cheat like guys do? What makes you say that? I don't know. Once knew a girl, she had a dozen guys. One found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street. What a funny story, Mark. Anyway, how's your sex life? I have no life. I'm so happy I have you as my best friend. Oh, hi, doggy. Girls do. I cheated once. Arnold Schwarzenegger. No! Get to the chopper! Is this just going to be me doing impressions on this live stream? Because I'm all up for that. You guys suggest something. Should I do Peter Capaldi? Clara, be my pal. Tell me, am I a good man? No. Oh shit. So we just got more viewers as soon as I start doing like Peter Capaldi impressions. Get to the TARDIS! Did I hear hints of really good singing voice from you in your one? That's very nice. I like to sing in my spare time. What video was it? I'm curious to know. That's very nice. That's really made me happy. You're not just saying that, are you? Because I've always wanted to do singing, but I'm fucking, terrified. I'd love to be a singer. It'd be great. Corey Taylor as Doctor Who. Guys, right, there is no more questions. Corey Taylor fat, let's have a look. Corey Taylor as Doctor Who. We might as well just end this video here, guys, because, we've found our 13th Doctor. No, 14th, I can't count. This was back when he was going through his Black Sabbath inspired phase. But yeah, Corey Taylor. I love Corey Taylor. Too much. Stop looking at topless photos of men on this stream, Oscar. My God. But yeah, Corey Taylor from Slipknot as Doctor Who. He's been in movies, so, That'd be funny. Clara, be my pal. Tell me, am I a man? No. Ed Sheeran. Are we just pissing around at this point? Oh, hey Tech Tier, I've not heard from you in a while. How are you doing? It's really good to have you here. At the exhibition. Wow, Jodie announced she was leaving 6 months ago and we still don't know who the next Doctor is. This era is a mess. And it's kind of annoying because I don't go into this era wanting to hate it because, you know, there's stuff I like in it and there's some really good ideas in there, but it's just like diet Doctor Who, like diet Doctor Who. It's so contrived, so convenient, so watered down. It would just be so nice if they actually, you know, bothered to try every once in a while. Bring the classic Daleks back permanently. That'd be nice. They tried that and it didn't work, but they didn't do it properly. Clara lost a ton of weight from series 7V to series 8. I wouldn't know. I wasn't watching. But no, she did lose weight. Actually, someone I worked with went to school with her, I think. I don't feel compelled to watch it much at the moment, sadly. Is this Doctor Who? If I'm being honest, I'm kind of the same. I haven't watched much Doctor Who recently. Last one I watched was Dalek Invasion of Earth, the TV episode. The first 3 episodes are fantastic. They are just brilliant pieces of television. But then you get to part 4 when the bomb shows up, and I think this is just like a childhood memory of me falling asleep every time the bomb would show up, and I fell asleep again when the bomb showed up. It's annoying because I love the episode, but it gets really boring. But it's one of those things, like, it's epic, so it's supposed to be like this big thriller, but obviously it's on a 60s budget, so there's only so much you can get away with. And obviously they rectified that with the movie. And did anyone see Josh Snares' video of remaking Doctor Who episodes? Because I think it's a cool idea, and I'd totally be down for that. I would be so down for cinematic remakes of just a few classic stories. I know a lot of people wouldn't, but it's one of those things, you've always got the original to go back to. And this is a good way to hook in new audiences as well, because like David Bradley's a good name to attach to something, and if you did like a feature-length story with David Bradley as the first Doctor, I think you'd be onto something there. But you know, BBC, why would you can always like stunt cast for the companions, like for Barbara, Ian and Susan, or Vicky, or Stephen Taylor or something. You can always cast a big name as a companion to get people in. Like, there's nothing stopping you doing something like that. Yeah, I've just got a lot of thoughts about what they should do with Doctor Who. And it's annoying because I'll never be in Doctor Who's production team because I'm just too much of a stubborn bastard to get in there. But people like us guys, we've got good ideas. We're the kind of area of fandom that do have good ideas. And then there's the area of fandom who just love everything that's put out and never say a bad word about it, and it's like, well, how's it ever going to get better if nobody ever criticises it? Robot Wars, I watched a couple of those, but I never got into it, sadly. What's that creature out of it? That's weird. I don't know whether sorry, it's weird looking back at the chat. I don't know whether we're pardon me at the same point. The Slither. Yeah, the Slither. Which in the comic book, the only good Dalek, the Slither are in that, which is really cool. It's a very nice nod. It's not a great story, but it's a nice nostalgia trip for people. And the Paradigm are the main focus of the book, so you know, I always applaud that. They already made the first 2 Dalek stories. Yes, I know. It'd be cool to have Dalek Invasion of Earth again, but it's one of those things, like, they've obviously done it with Journey's End, and they've done it in the Chibnall era as well. The whole Dalek Invasion Earth thing. And obviously they did it with Day of the Daleks, so it's a very tired concept, so I can't see them doing it again. You pirated Revolution of the Daleks. because the episode was ready and I thought it was stupid to wait till New Year's Day. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that it got leaked. Whittaker's era seems to be a non-event. Yeah, exactly. There's like I was saying earlier, there's only so much steam you could have on the idea of casting a woman as the Doctor, because it's like, oh great, you cast a woman as the Doctor. Now what? Are your stories any good? That's all fiction is about. It's always about, man. If your story's no good, then it's not going to inspire anybody. Legend of the Sea Devils. That's an interesting one. I've not talked about that yet. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool how we're going into... Try not to be racist here, Oscar. I think Chinese, is it? Could be Chinese, could be Cantonese. I haven't looked, that's my excuse. I've not really read into it that much, so I don't know. But it's nice how we've got Oriental culture represented in Doctor Who. There you go, I saved myself there. I love the idea of the Daleks having a pet. Like, the Black Dalek's pet was the Slither. That is such a cool concept. The thing is about Terry Nation and his Daleks, they really do feel different to the Daleks we have now, because like the Dalek comics back in the 60s were really different, and they had a weird kind of humanness to them, in the fact that they had like pride and like sense of, obviously they've always been supreme and stuff, but they've always felt like they've got a society and they work towards that society with the dolls and all that kind of stuff. And it's a real like, I'm not, and this is going to get me kicked out of the fandom, I'm not a massive fan of Genesis of the Daleks. Not because it's a bad story, but because it kind of retcons all the stuff with the dolls and all the... It just feels really out of place to me. It always has done. Even ever since I was a kid, it always felt weird having the Daleks and Genesis of the Daleks side by side, and they feel like two completely different stories. And we got a cat, I didn't realise. Hang on. Chinese, thank you. Since you lot are scared to pirate things and are waiting until Easter, you will all really love it. Who says I'm scared to pirate things? She was awful. I don't know who she is, but... Flux has more holes in the plot. Flux is just Swiss cheese, right? Genesis is a retcon and no one complains. That's fine, but for me, in my opinion, I never liked it that much. I don't know, I never really... It never worked for me. But that's just me. And there were actually people back in the day who did complain about... yeah, there is an interview with Terry Nation. Someone asks him and he said, oh, I don't think I've contradicted it. And it's like, well, you kind of have. But I don't know. And I'm not a massive fan of like Michael Wisher either. I know a lot of people are going to dislike this stream now because I have an opinion. I will always miss your lives, but about 20 mins, I can't read. I always miss your lives, but about 20 minutes, but where? Alright, so you always miss my live streams. Sorry, that was way harder for me to read than it should have been. Oh, hello, welcome viewers. We were talking about David Tennant at the beginning, so you might want to rewind, because we've already talked about that. Now we're just talking about the future of Doctor Who, and we're just trying to fix it, basically. I pirated Rose before it was broadcast, and even a minute into the story, I thought it might just be a very good fake. Bootleg Doctor Who, that's great. I love that. That's brilliant. Flux sucks big bucks. It had promise, but it burnt itself out. It buckled under its own weight. It set up too much. It didn't pay everything off. But it's no secret, guys. We all know this. Even the people who liked Flux said that the finale was very disappointing, because those villains were great. Swarm and Azure. Yeah, they were cool. But yeah, we could keep going on forever, guys. It's annoying because I'm enjoying having 13 people on the stream, because that doesn't happen very often. But I'll definitely make a regular habit of this, because it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. And yeah. Hang on, updates. Come on, I'll just. They're talking about the Doctor Who stuff, the future Doctor Who. I've done that now. We've talked about that, but I'll just talk about a few channel things since we've got 13 people in. So I might as well promote some stuff. Yeah, we've got. We've got a new merch hunt coming out with me, Richard Lloyd, and Tailored Vision. The three of us went to Lancaster to do a Doctor Who merch hunt. It was shot in 4K, so it's crystal clear. It looks so good. I'm really proud of how it looks. We also filmed some of it on a gimbal as well, so there's a lot of Steadicam there as well, which is really, really awesome. Obviously, we were just getting used to it, so there's some technical difficulties in there, and there were some audio hiccups as well. But other than that, it's a really good time. It's a very fun video to make. Thank you so much to Richard and Miles for coming along and putting up with me on that day, because I can get very nervous and very anxious sometimes. But it was fun. It was very fun. Yeah. What other stuff have we got? Like I said, we got the subscriber cutaway stuff, which was on the second channel, the Monastery Mania channel. Some sneak peeks there. There's Moffat on a toilet. Stephen Moffat on a toilet, which you've got that to look forward to, guys. But yeah, other than that, I'm going back to uni on Monday, so there's not an awful lot of content coming out over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully that Robot K1 set appears, because I'm definitely going to do a review of that, because I'm very excited to get that. But yeah, that's pretty... Just read your guys' last comments, and then we'll go to sleep. I've still not even made my bed yet, but it's alright. B&M sets are like gold dust, are they? If you have trouble getting them, then you know, you can always drop me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll see if my local has them. Julian Beach has been a brilliant Davros. That's true. I think he should stay. There's no need to change Julian Bleach, really, unless he steps down. Well, obviously you can't do anything about it then. Yeah, I saw the comment you had, YouTube, about the disappointment about the audio not working. You know, that just happened. Yeah, no problem, Tech Tier. Thank you for joining us. And he said, Uchibnor. I second that. No, I don't hate the guy. He's just so beige. He just doesn't do it. He has no interest in ideas. Well, he has some interesting ideas, like the Power of Three and stuff like that. I thought that was a cool idea, but his execution is so bland. You might as well just eat like a rice cracker. If you said to me, Oscar, what's more exciting, eating a rice cracker with nothing on it, or watching Chibnall's Who, I'd say the rice cracker, because at least it has a subtle flavour on it, whereas Chibnall Who has no flavour whatsoever. It's bland. Good luck with my student debt. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Hopefully, it won't be until I die. So you know, listen to this before I go to sleep. Such a great stream. Hey, TARDIS Ollie, it's really good to have you here. Keep up the great videos. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I think I might have seen a few of yours. I think so. Was it you who made some custom videos? You made like the prototype videos, or is that somebody else? Like the prototype sound effects Dalek. No, the prototype B&M Dalek, I mean the chase one. That could have been you, or it could have been somebody else. I can't remember. But I'm personally not a fan of the new robot set. If you look at the prop images, the robot is red, not purple. It just looked like that on the old cameras, so they actually made it less accurate. That's kind of funny. You know, it's a funny thing. Do you want it screen accurate, or do you want it prop accurate? Because it's a toy, and obviously, with it being a toy, it can't be a replica of something that's existed. So, which one do you go for? I mean, 13 Doctors box set was the kind of thing where they tried to do the colours of what you see on TV, but, you know, sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, the Ice Warrior mask. You guys could see it if you want at this point, because you guys are cool and you guys stay. So you get an exclusive, you 15 people. You beautiful 15 people. Are there any girls watching my stream? If so, my number's here. No, I'm joking. have no idea how it'll look on camera. No idea whether you'll be able to see the details. Ignore that eye cut, it's very wonky, but it's okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is the Ice Warrior mask so far. I've gone ahead and painted it. It doesn't really give away all the details on camera that much, but I promise in the flesh it looks much better. But yeah, that's my Ice Warrior so far. I've just ordered some clear orange plastic for the lenses, so we'll see how that turns out. It could work really. Oh, see, you can actually see the detail now. We is special. Yeah, you are. Isn't pirating illegal? Well, it is, but I mean, everybody does it. Like, even for uni, we pirate stuff for our... well, it's not illegal because it's like for educational use, so you know. Put it on. You really want me... It looks terrible when you put it on because I've got no face paint on or anything, so it will look terrible. But, you know, seeing as I like you guys, I might as well just do it, right? Hi, Lena. But I don't want to scare the kitty cat. This is a toilet roll holder, by the way. Like I said, guys, when you put it on with no face paint or no lenses, it looks ridiculous. Yeah, oh well. I am an Ice Warrior. You will be destroyed. Skullback. Yeah. Ugh. God damn it. That's hard. Ow. I made it too small, so it's really hard to take off. But yeah, completely sculpted and casted and painted. 100% by myself, because I used to be a mask maker, so you know. Not rubbing it in or anything. The drummer of Slipknot absolutely loved my masks. I'm not rubbing that in either. But you know, maybe I'll do that on the second channel or something. I did the voice. Oh my god, where did he go? He's an Ice Warrior now. Yes. Everyone's liking it. I gotta read this, guys. Right? A girl asked for my number today, but I was in a rush and I froze up. Such a shame. Never gonna happen again. Dude. Yeah, I asked for a girl's number like a month ago, and I think she found out my YouTube, and she found out I was a Doctor Who fan, so she stopped talking to me. That was funny. But yeah, I'm just talking to girls now. It's one of those things like social anxiety only goes away if you make it, right? I did want to do like a video about mental health and stuff, you know, because at the end of the day we all go through it. This has turned into much more of a in-depth stream about other stuff than David Tennant. I do apologise if you just clicked on it, but go to the beginning of the video, that's where it all is. But yeah, obviously it's important. I think there's a line, though, between the importance of mental health, about talking about it, and doing something about it, because, look, what I say is just me, right? I don't speak for everybody, and my opinion doesn't matter. But there's only so much about talking about your mental health that you can do. Obviously, it's very important to do it. You obviously need to get the help you need, obviously. But I feel like there is a point where you can keep going on about it, and it's like, well, what are you going to do about it? Because I've certainly been in that position where I've Googled about, depression stuff and OCD and all this anxiety and stuff, but there's a big difference between talking about it and actually doing something about it. And that's just kind of me trying to be inspirational to you guys. If you guys are suffering with stuff, obviously talk about it to people, right? But at the same time, make sure you actively change your lifestyle and change your habits to actually try and do something about it. Don't eat that chocolate bar, put it back. Spare junk food, eat healthier, exercise every day. There's no excuse. You guys, you can run for 10 minutes every single day. Talk to somebody. at work, get to know somebody. If you're a waiter or in retail, just say to the person at that you're serving things to, like, how was your day and stuff like that. Really try, and you really got to put the effort in. You've got to, and I forget that sometimes, you really got to take interest in other people, because obviously we crave human connection, and that's a massive thing about depression stuff. I know it's not the same for, like, people. It's different for everyone, because obviously there's celebrities who go through this stuff, and I'm not saying that it's not an actual illness, because it is. It's a chemical imbalance. It's true, but you have to actively go out of your way to do something about it, because otherwise, well, you can't just live your life not doing anything, right? And this is coming from somebody who's, since 2016, like, been an absolute mess, and my mental health has been terrible, from like 2018 to 2021. 2021 really was the year that I bounced back and just punched mental health in the face and just really tried. But you know, exercise, shut up. It's not as bad as you think. Seriously, I was like that at the beginning, but you gotta make yourself do it, because trust me, you will enjoy it after. It takes a long time. I was on and off doing it for 2 years, and it took me 2 years before I actually started enjoying it. You've really got to put it in your routine. I know it doesn't work for everybody, right? It's different for everyone, but my advice is try different things. Try as many different things as you can. That's the biggest thing that I can give you guys. Do you feel more in control now, though? Do I feel more in control? Yes and no, because the past couple of weeks have been very weird, very stressful, but I kind of brought that on myself. I kind of made things more stressful than they needed to be, because stress is very linked to mental health and stuff. Just don't stress yourself out if you don't need to. Obviously, this YouTube stuff is a luxury, and when I go out of my way to buy 4K cameras, set up new lights and stuff, and everything's got to be perfect, and when things don't meet those exact requirements, then I kind of get a bit depressed, but then I realise I've just got to loosen up and enjoy it a bit more. Yeah, obviously I still struggle with anxiety, social anxiety every single day, but you know, it's all trial and error. Just try things, and if it works, great, and if it doesn't work, then try a different one. That's just what you got to do, man. It gives you a buzz. Yeah, definitely exercise. Can you remember years ago when you used to do those videos like Will It Pizza? You know, that's really funny, because I got a funny story about you know what, guys, I love you guys. I've got 13 people still watching, and I'm not even talking about Doctor Who at this point. You guys are honestly the best. You are the reason that I still do this. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. It's great. It's fantastic. I'm so glad I'm at a point now where I've got a sustainable YouTube channel. I've got a sustainable group of friends. You know, things are just lined up properly, and it'll happen, guys. If you're struggling out there, it all lines up eventually. But yeah, someone at work is a massive Good Mythical Morning fan, who do the food challenges and stuff, and we just talked about it today, and I sent her a video of all the Will It videos we did back in the day. That was funny. Is it stress stuff that you need to manage rather than avoid, or could you sidestep it? Yeah, you've really got to put your thinking cap on when it comes to stress. You've really just got to find the least stressful way to do things. That's definitely my biggest advice, because back in 2018, 2019, I had no idea about any of this stuff, and I would just start about 1,000 projects at the same time, and I'd just get really depressed because I couldn't finish them. And I'm thinking, why am I so burnt out? Why am I so depressed and stuff? And it's like, well, no wonder, because you're just not finishing anything. You're not achieving anything. So my advice is pick something, see it through, no matter what it is. Even if you don't like it, see it through, finish it, because you'll feel a billion times better for doing so. Honestly, guys. You still watch them to this day. Good. Everyone loves Good Mythical Morning. Good Mythical Morning. Good Mythical Morning. Will It Pizza? He won't answer my question. Well, I can't see it, because a lot of people are I'm getting Mark and Michalowski mixed up, so I don't know what the question was. You have to ask it again. Ask it again and I'll answer it. Scroll up. It'd be so much easier if you just typed it again. No, I can't find it. And I kind of I'm not great at reading either, so, you know, you're gonna have to bear with me. A girl at my college told me I look like the 10th Doctor. I didn't tell her I cosplay him, and she hasn't watched Doctor Who. That made my day. Well, that's nice. That's really cool. Mark Michalowski has written some Doctor... Hang on, what? I have someone with official connection watching my stream? Mark, just ask the question again. It'll take you like 5 seconds. Who is this Mark Michalowski character? Have you really written some Doctor Who books? Am I just typing in Michalowski Doctor Who and then it'll pop up? Oh, yeah, maybe YouTube blocked it, I don't know. Oh, wow, is that seriously you? And you wrote Shine in Darkness? Yeah, I remember seeing that book all the time back in the day. Oh, wow. I'll end the stream when I get a confirmation whether that is you or not. I typed it again. If you can't see it, it's YouTube's fault. Yeah, man, I'm not joking. Oh, wait, hang on. No? Are you happy with where you are now, or is that's a different Mark? Is this 2 different people? Google is your friend. Yeah, I mean, if you want to ask it, then I'm just going to end the stream anyway. So if you want to ask it, put it in my... Yeah, I have Instagram. It's... I can't remember. I think it's just Mono Supreme. Hopefully. You'll find me. Or if not, Twitter. So, yeah, if you ask that question on there, because YouTube might... there might be a keyword in there that YouTube's not letting you do. So, yeah, cool. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I'm going to have to end it because I need to go to sleep because I have work tomorrow. So, yeah, it's been great. Thank you so much for sticking around, guys, and watching my content. I really do appreciate it.